Welcome, dear students. We are studying our 10th chapter. The name of 10th chapter is Motion and Measurement of Distance. Okay, we are talking about motion and we are talking about the distance as well. How to find out the distance, how can we find the length of any object? We discussed that thing in our previous video. So today we will discuss about the moving things around us. As we know this thing that moving things around us means that if we observe uh, surrounding that there are school bag, mosquito, table, people sitting on chairs, or people moving about. Okay, the list may also have a butterfly, a dog, a cow, our hands, a small baby, fish in water. So we can see these objects, and we can say one thing that these objects are in rest condition or in motion condition. Okay, in this picture you are able to see this one. Okay, some objects are here at rest condition and some objects in motion condition. As we have seen, house remains at rest. It means that it does not change its place. We have one definition for rest and one definition for motion. If in a time interval, okay, by passing time, if a body changes its position, then it is said to be in a motion condition. If in a time the body changes its position, it means that that is in a motion. And if a body does not change its position after passing time, it means that that object is at rest. As we know, we can see that we have seen recently table, clock, and house. It does not change its position. Okay, it means that these all objects are at rest condition. And we can take example of flying bird, second hands of the clock. These two things regularly changes its position. It means that these objects are in motion. So this is very important thing, that what about rest condition and what about motion condition. Got it, dear student? And now when we know about the rest and motion, then we will discuss about the types of motion. As we know that there are different types of motion, so the main three type of motion are here. Number one, rectilinear motion. Okay, dear students, number one, rectilinear motion. You can see here this motion is a rectilinear motion. Number two is a circular motion, and number three is a periodic motion. At first, let us discuss of rectilinear motion. What does it mean? Rectilinear motion. When a body move in a straight path, when a body moves in a straight path, such motion is called rectilinear motion. As you can see in this diagram, the army persons, they are moving in a straight line manner. So such type of motion is called rectilinear motion. In this picture we can see car and buses are moving in a straight line. So such type of motion is called rectilinear motion. When a person or when an object move in a straight path, that is called the straight motion or rectilinear motion. Got it? Now second thing is circular motion. Do you know about circle? Okay, circle. If you know about circle, that there is a center in a circle, and the uh, distance between this center to this point, that remain always constant. So such type of shape is called circle. So now we are talking about second type of motion, which is circular motion. Circular motion, at first let me give you an example of circular motion. uh, when we Okay, dear students, suppose that take a stone. Okay, we do this thing. Okay, we take a stone and tie it to a thread, and we move that one. Okay, so that motion of the stone, that is circular motion. We can see the motion of fan. Okay, the motion of fan is also a circular motion. A body moves in a circular path. Okay, if a body moves in a circular path, such type of motion is called circular motion. We can see here also. Okay, in this diagram, this the motion of this one is also circular motion. When a body moves like this, okay, we should say when body moves in a circular path, that is known as circular motion. Okay, now we have another type of motion also, which is called periodic motion. Periodic motion. What does it mean, periodic motion? Periodic motion means to and fro motion. To and fro motion. In periodic motion, dear students, the body repeated its motion in equal interval of time. Okay, in this motion, the body repeated its motion in equal interval of time, like a bouncing ball, you can say, a tuning fork. Okay, a swing in a motion. The earth in its orbit around the sun, this is very important example. Okay, earth moves around the sun, and earth repeat itself. Okay, earth repeat this motion every time. So this motion is called a periodic motion. When any motion repeat in equal interval of time, okay, such type of motion is called periodic motion. You can see in clock. Okay, we can take second clock. Then the second clock, you have seen that it repeats its motion. So such type of motion is called a periodic motion. In pendulum, we can say, in pendulum, when we push this pendulum, the ball of that pendulum in this direction, then it moves here, then it retraces its path, then it move here. Okay, like this, it moves like this. So such type of motion is called periodic motion. But you should know that we have some example there, that we can see both the motion in one condition. Okay, rectilinear motion and circular motion. Okay, we have such examples also, that we can say that in one example we have both motion, or we have three motions, like that. Like when we drive a car, then car the motion of car is a rectilinear motion, because car moves in a straight line, but the wheel of that car moves in a circular motion. We can say circular motion. And we can say the motion of wheel is a periodic motion also, because the wheels of that car repeats itself. So such type of motion is called periodic motions, and circular motions, and rectilinear motions. Okay, so this is the type of motion. So go through this, dear students. Thank you.